Words are powerful. They shape how we think. They shape how we feel. And how we feel controls what we do. What we do brings us results or no results. So if you want to change your life, you must watch your words. And no, I don't just mean don't use bad language. That's not what I'm talking about. I mean really notice the words you speak to yourself. The words you use when things go wrong. The words you say when life gets tough. Those words are either lifting you up or pulling you down. Every moment, your brain is trying to understand the world. And it does that using words. Words give things meaning. They turn a simple moment into a big emotion. Let me give you an example. Imagine you lose your job. You can say, "This is the worst day of my life." Or you can say, "This is a new beginning." Same situation. Different words. Totally different feelings. If your words are heavy, your emotions will be heavy. If your words are light, your emotions can feel lighter too. I teach something called the triad. It has 3 parts. 1. Physiology, how you use your body, posture, breathing, movement. 2. Focus, what you choose to pay attention to. 3. Language, the words you use to describe your experience. Today, we're diving deep into the 3rd part, language. I call it transformational vocabulary. That's just a big phrase that means this. Change your words, and you'll change your emotions. Change your emotions, and you'll change your actions. Change your actions, and you'll change your life. Most people never think about the words they use. They just speak out of habit. But those habits are shaping their experience of life every day. You don't even realize it's happening. Years ago, I was in a business deal. I had 2 partners. One was smart and calm. The other was passionate and full of fire. One day, we were in a big negotiation. It was a deal that could help everyone. So I thought, let's be open, let's be fair. I showed the other company everything. Our costs. Our ideas. Our plans. I believed that honesty would help us all win. But they didn't play fair. They took our information and used it against us. They twisted the facts. They tried to cheat us. I was mad. I was furious. But my passionate partner, he was beyond angry. He was raging. He shouted, "It feels like they're murdering our baby." That's how deep he felt it. But then I looked at my other partner. He was calm. Too calm. I asked him, "Aren't you upset?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm a little peeved." Peeved? That's such a tiny word. He said, "Maybe a little annoyed. Maybe tinkled." Tinkled? Now I was laughing. How could he say that word in such a serious moment? But that's when I learned something powerful. Same event. Different words. Different feelings. We were all in the same room. We all faced the same problem. But each of us felt it differently because of the words we used. I said I was angry. My passionate partner said he was furious and enraged. And our calm partner said he was just a bit peeved and tinkled. And guess what? He felt better. He handled it better. He didn't carry the stress. Because his language softened his emotions. The words we use don't just affect our thoughts. They affect our body. Say the word rage and your heart races. Say calm and you breathe slower. Your words change your biochemistry. And when you change the chemistry inside you, you change your feelings, your reactions, and your results. Words can break you or build you. Think about it. You say to yourself, "I'm overwhelmed." And suddenly, you feel like you can't breathe. Your shoulders tense. Your mind spins. But what if you said, "I'm a little busy right now"? Same situation. Totally different feeling. The words overwhelmed and busy are not the same. One crushes you. The other one you can handle. This is not magic. It's how your brain works. Your brain listens to your words. And then your body reacts. So you must be careful. Change your words, change your state. There's a pattern I noticed in myself. Back then, whenever things went wrong, I always said one of three things. I'm mad as hell. I'm pissed off. I'm so angry. I said those words often. And guess what? I felt those things often, too. Because those words created strong, negative emotions in my body. Now think about my calm business partner. What did he say? I'm a little peeved. I'm slightly annoyed. I'm a bit tinkled. He used soft words. And because of that, he felt less stress. Even during tough situations. That's when I had an idea. What if I started using his words instead of mine? So next time I felt really angry, I said, "This situation really tinkled me." And guess what? I couldn't even stay mad. It sounded so silly that I started laughing. Here's a secret. If you can laugh during a stressful moment, you've already taken away its power. Using funny or soft words is one way to do that. It doesn't mean you don't care. It doesn't mean you're weak. It means you are in control of how you feel. And when you're in control of your feelings, you're in control of your life. I want you to think of a word you often use when things don't go your way. Maybe it's, I'm tired. I'm stressed. I'm broken. I'm done. I can't. Now, ask yourself, what's a lighter word I can use instead? Instead of I'm tired, maybe say, I could use a little fuel. Instead of I'm stressed, try, I'm challenged, but I'm learning. Instead of I can't, say, I haven't figured it out yet. That one word, yet, can change everything. It opens the door. It gives hope. It reminds your brain that it's not over. Imagine a toolbox. If you only have a hammer, everything looks like a nail. But if you have many tools, you can handle more problems. Words are like tools. The more you have, the more you can handle life. But most people only use a few words for emotions. They say things like, I'm sad. I'm angry. I'm scared. But what about, I'm feeling a little off today. I'm growing through something. I'm stretching my courage. These words give you power, not pain. They keep your emotions moving. They remind you that feelings are not final. Let's go even deeper. What is a belief? A belief is nothing more than a sentence you've repeated so many times, you now think it's the truth. For example, I'm not good enough. I always mess things up. No one listens to me. I'm just not lucky. Do you know where those came from? Your words. Maybe you heard them from others. Maybe you said them to yourself too many times. But they started as just words. You gave those words meaning. Then you repeated them. Then they became part of your story. Here's the good news. If your words created your old story, you can use new words to write a new one. You can say, I'm still learning. I've made mistakes, but I grow from them. I may fall, but I always get back up. My past doesn't define me. My choices do. These are not just affirmations. They are new directions for your brain. They are commands, instructions. And the more you use them, the more you believe them. Soon, they become your new truth. Take a moment right now. Close your eyes. Think about the last time you felt upset or discouraged. What were the exact words you used? Did you say you were broken? Did you call yourself a failure? Did you say it's hopeless? Now imagine changing those words. I'm not broken. I'm healing. I didn't fail. I'm learning what doesn't work. It's not hopeless. I just haven't found the right way yet. Feel the difference? That's the power of words. And that's what you're going to start doing every single day from now on. Your words shape your world. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are not behind. You are becoming. But if you keep saying the wrong things to yourself, you'll keep living the wrong story. Your story is not written by your past. It's written by your voice. And the voice that shapes your future is the voice that lives inside your head. The voice you hear the most is your own. Think about that. The voice you hear most in your life is not your mother's, not your friends, not your boss's. It's yours. You talk to yourself every single day. You speak hundreds of words to yourself before you even get out of bed. But here's the question. Are those words building you or breaking you? Are they saying, I can't do this? No one cares about me? I'm not good enough? Or are they saying, I've got this? I'm learning? Today, I rise? If you spoke to your best friend the way you speak to yourself, would they still be your friend? Your words are either pulling you into darkness or pushing you into light. Every time you say, I'll never get out of this, your body feels stuck. Your energy shuts down. You stop looking for a way out. But when you say, this is hard, but I'll find a way, suddenly your eyes open. Your brain wakes up. Your heart beats stronger. You are not lying to yourself. You're giving yourself a ladder, a way up. That's the power of words. Let me ask you a deep question. What is the story you keep telling yourself? That you're too old? Too young? Too tired? Too late? That you've messed up too much? That no one really sees you? Stop. Stop right there. That story is not the truth. That story is a pattern. And that pattern is made of words. You can break the pattern by breaking the words. Change the words, change the pattern. Change the pattern, change the life. Pain is real, but so is power. Listen, I'm not here to tell you that life is easy. I know pain. I've lived pain. You've lived pain. Life throws things at us that feel unfair. People betray you. You lose people you love. You fall down when you thought you were finally rising. But here's what I've learned. Pain is not what destroys you. The meaning you give the pain is what breaks you or builds you. And what creates that meaning? Words. If you say, this broke me, I'll never trust again. This ruined my life. Then your life will shrink around those words. But if you say, this was hard, but I'm stronger now. I've been through fire. That makes me unshakable. My story is not over. I'm just getting started. Then your pain becomes power. Then your scars become strength. Then your storm becomes fuel. Even in the worst moment, you can speak something that gives you life. Even when the tears come, you can whisper truth to yourself. Even when no one believes in you, you can believe in you with your words. Say it out loud right now. I've been through a lot, but I'm still standing. Say it again. I've been through storms, but I didn't drown. Say it louder. I may bend, but I do not break. This is how warriors talk. This is how champions think. This is how leaders rise. And you, yes, you are all of those. Let's get practical now. I want you to think of your go-to negative phrases. What do you say when you mess up? When you're tired? When someone hurts you? Do you say things like, "I'm so stupid. I can't take this anymore. I always screw things up. I'll never be enough"? These are not just sentences. These are chains. And today, we break them. You don't need to lie to yourself. You just need to soften the edge. Or redirect the power. Turn "I'm so stupid" into "I made a mistake, but I'm learning." Turn "I always screw things up" into "I didn't get it right this time, but I'm still growing." Turn "I'll never be enough" into "I am more than I think I am, and I'm becoming more every day." Your brain is listening. Every time you repeat a thought, you build a stronger pathway in your mind. If you keep saying, "I can't," "I'm tired," "I'm broken," your brain will believe it. It will make it real. But when you say, "I'm capable," "I'm getting stronger," "I'm healing," you begin to rewire everything. Bit by bit. Layer by layer. Thought by thought. And one day, without even noticing, you'll realize you feel different. You show up different. You live different. Sometimes the truth doesn't feel real right away. But that's okay. Speak it anyway. Say, "I love who I'm becoming." Even when you feel unsure. Say, "I believe in myself." Even when you're scared. Say, "Something beautiful is on the way." Even when life feels ugly. You're not faking it. You're planting seeds. Say it until you see it. Speak it until you feel it. Declare it until you live it. Be kind with your words. Be gentle with your story. Leave space for change. Because your life follows your language. Let me say it clearly. Your life follows your language. Want a better life? Start with better words. Say things like, "Today is a gift. I am proud of myself. I am worthy of love, even while growing. This is hard, but I am stronger. The storm didn't break me, it trained me." Say them every day. Don't wait to feel it. Say it first, feel it later. Because you're not lying. You're leading. You're leading your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, and your future. Let's take one final breath together. In and out. Now listen closely, because this is the part that matters most. You are not stuck. You are not broken. You are not lost. You are just using old language to describe a life that is ready to become new. Your words are not just words. They are seeds. They are tools. They are bricks used to build the house you live in. And if the walls are closing in, maybe it's time to change the materials you're building with. You were never powerless. You were just unaware. You've had the power all along. It wasn't in your money. It wasn't in your job. It wasn't in who believed in you. The power was in your mouth. In your mind. In the words you speak when no one is listening. Right now, you can begin again. Right now, you can choose new language for a new life. You don't need permission. You don't need perfection. You just need intention. Because words spoken with intention have the power to heal, to restore, to rewire the story of your life. Speak as the author of your future. You are not just a character in your story. You are the author. So stop writing tragedy with your tongue. Stop repeating the same old script that says, "I'll never be enough. This is just the way I am. Things will never change." Tear up that script. Start fresh. And write something bold. Write something brave. Write something true. Speak like someone who knows they were made for more. Speak like someone who's been through hell and chose to heal anyway. Speak like someone who is no longer waiting for change, because they have become the change. Your new life begins with new language. Let today be the line in the sand. Let today be the day you say, enough. I'm done shrinking. I'm done surviving. I'm done speaking fear into my future. From today on, I speak with power. I speak with peace. I speak with purpose. I speak with love. I speak with courage. I speak with truth. Because language creates emotion. Emotion creates action. Action creates results. And results shape the life you live. So go live. Go love. Go build something beautiful with your words. You have everything you need. It starts with one sentence. One new phrase. One new voice, yours. Now speak. Your mouth is a wand. Every word is a spell. Speak wisely, because your words are shaping the world you wake up in tomorrow.
Please like and subscribe for more videos.